Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Klonoa playthrough. It is time for the extras. Now, having finished off the final vision, all sorts of stuff gets unlocked, mostly because we have saved all of the Phantomillions in the game. Basically, for each set of levels, you will unlock another special thing in the extras. So for getting all of the Phantomillions in Vision 1, you'll get the opportunity to change costumes. The first one that you have, obviously, is the regular outfit. Then you have the Klonoa 2 Lunatea's Veil outfit, which is what I will be wearing for the rest of the game, because that is my favourite Klonoa outfit. You also have a version of the original Klonoa outfit, and then a fun summer one, which doesn't really have any inkling anywhere. But we're actually going to look at all of those other extra stuff bits later, because we have the extra vision to take care of. And this is a challenge and a half. Oh boy. So, yes, we have the Tower of Baloo to take on, and oh god, this tower. This tower. So yes, it's time for Klonoa's great Gale Gambit. And if you thought this game was easy, ha! It's not. It's really not. If you are an expert Klonoa player, then you can get this done in under 2 minutes. I, however, am not an expert Klonoa player, and in fact I would say I'm just average, and therefore Baloo's Tower is a nightmare, because it requires major precision platforming and lots of chaining. In these instances, the chaining is fine, but it's the second that we start to get into rooms like this, where we've got to chain over a ridiculous amount of lava. And obviously what the game also wants you to do is to collect all the gems as you go along, and I'm not that good at this game to do that. So you're going to be seeing every single attempt I made to try and beat this level. Every single one. But just to save your sanity and mine, I have sped up all of my deaths so that we're not sat here for absolutely forever, because we would be here for a very long time. I mean, I remember when I first played Klonoa Wii, and yeah, let's just say I didn't finish this because I just found it too difficult. I could not do it. And then when it came time to do the playthrough that I did, I was just like, you know what, no, I am going to do it. It's going to happen, this will be amazing, I will feel super proud of myself, because it's something that I always try to do in my playthroughs, is I try and complete things that I perhaps haven't managed to do in the game otherwise, because I like to show off everything that's in a game, and oftentimes that requires me to take on challenges that I have yet to complete. And often, because I am recording them, I have the willpower to stay in and succeed. That said, I did very nearly lose patience with this. Very, very nearly lose patience with this because, yeah, it can be slightly difficult to get the timing completely down for chaining all of this properly. And there's so many sections of this level that just ask for you to die. I mean, pretty much every section after that first section where I started dying is just, it's just evil. It really is. And you can see that I eventually decided, you know what? No, the gems are not worth it. Like, really insanely not worth it. And therefore I'm just going to let them be. Because I honestly cannot be bothered. I would rather finish the level and be happy with that than suffer through trying to get all of the gems as well. Because, oh boy, and this room in particular is the source of many of my nightmares. Because you've got to be able to chain your jumps downwards and then upwards and then back over and upwards, and oh my word, I was here for a while, as you will be able to see right now. Just my god. Anyway, since we're going through all of this, I might as well give you a little bit of development history that I didn't get a chance to go through in the main course of the playthrough, purely because, you know, I was busy talking about other things. So, Klonoa Daughter Phantom Isle was directed by Hideo Yoshizawa as his 10th project. The game originates from a project proposed by Yoshizawa. The concept had a serious story focused on robots with a motif of ancient ruins. That idea was eventually dropped, and they went with a more comical story. Yoshizawa was dissatisfied that many developers did not prioritise story and therefore wanted to make a more cinematic game. Tsuyoshi Kobayashi, the main planner, conceptualised the gameplay of Daughter Phantom Isle, and basically he developed the idea of a fast-paced action game where the character could move and be attacked while making use of an enemy. Klonoa and the other characters were designed by Yoshihiko Arai. Arai's first design, Shady, had a shadow-like appearance, but he felt that the lack of colour didn't seem tasteful, and so they dropped that. His next design was created with cat eyes and long ears, as Arai felt that the person's eyes and silhouette are the features that most people notice when they meet. And he added a large hat and necklace to give the character a childlike and energetic quality. That design was ultimately kept and then used for Klonoa, and a running aspect of Arai's designs is the Pac-Man on the cap, which it's perfect. Naoki felt that the game would be appealing to a wide audience, thinking that the adventure-like aspects would be enjoyable for children and the emotional plot twists would be appreciated by adults. Yoshizawa designed the story using dreams as an important concept. Yoshizawa said, "I was struck by the idea that when you wake up sometimes in the morning, and you know you had a dream but you can't remember what it was, obviously the dream went somewhere, at least in my way of thinking. I thought, I wonder where these dreams go. What if all dreams that are lost when people wake up but they can't remember are carried away and collected somewhere like some sort of energy?" And the characters and setting were implemented with things that Yoshizawa felt could appear in anyone's dreams, with stages appearing like pleasant dreams and others like nightmares. There's the quote, "We tried to imagine a dream world people could relate to from their own dreams and experiences," which I do think is pretty awesome. Now, the game was publicly revealed at E3 in 1997 with a trailer, and Namco stated that their target demographic was a younger audience, hoping that Klonoa's cartoon-like antics would appeal to them. The game was later presented at the Tokyo Game Show that year with game demos and an actor in a Klonoa costume, and was then published and released in December of that year. and then obviously it went around. The soundtrack was published on February 25th, 1998, which is glorious. Nippon Crown, who published the soundtrack, intended for it to be a selection of the most recognisable pieces, as the full score would exceed 1 disc, but selector Koichiro Shigeno was against excluding pieces, and they did end up releasing it, the full score, on 2 discs, which is amazing. And obviously the original game got received largely positively, and I think it's still seen as being a classic of its time. And while I've never played the original, love the remake, and so yeah, it certainly is a classic, and I do wish that it had just gotten more love when the remake came out, because then that might have meant that we might have gotten a Klonoa 2 remake, which would have been glorious. But I'm just really happy that there's the film coming out, and there's, I think, from what I can gather, whispers of another game coming out. Whether that is another remake, or whether that is a brand new Klonoa game to sink our teeth into, I don't know. But I would be delighted with either of those outcomes. 1, as long as they're good, and 2, as long as they're on a console that I can play it on, i.e. PS4 or Switch, please. That would make me happy. But there we go. Baloo's Tower has been defeated. And, oh, I think we might have been a bit too late.
Gale Klonoa Super Ufurtu Rahu Balpu Ahu Fashu Fluffy Hukra Baru Sugra Furuwahi Wahu Wala Bi Baru Herau Popofi Furafaru Rafelfu Wahi Pelanufu.
So, there we go. One of the biggest challenges in the game is complete. Baloo is heartbroken, which is brilliant. And Laphise is perfectly alright. So, I hope you'll join me next time for the extras. See you then.